Good evening, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome to the Stock Market Podcast from mpiinvest.com, the only platform where you learn to invest and trade in the stock market, plan your financial goals, invest in different financial assets, and grow with a community of knowledgeable investors. If you are not a part of the community yet, visit our website mpiinvest.com to join the community free of cost. Coming to the markets today, we did expect a gap down opening today, and that's exactly what happened. In fact, Nifty opened with a small gap down at 16,469. And it was a kind of consolidating day with a fall, but then at the last moment, in fact, the fall had even broken 16,400 major support and touched 16,347. But from there, at the end of the day, the last 1 hour, we could see some major buying, and Nifty closed slightly above 16,400 at 16,416. The FIAs continue to sell big. 2293 crores is what they sold for, whereas the DIIs are kind of buying slowly. So 1311 crores. So like I told you in the morning, so of late DIs have actually reduced their buying in the Indian market. Looks like probably they just want to stay safe until the Rba Monitoring Policy is out on Thursday. So that's something what we are waiting for. So there are a lot of expectations, a lot of people saying that the hike could be anything between 0.25% to 0.4%. But then any hike up to 0.4% might be taken by the market, but anything more can actually bring in a lot of a lot of negativity in the market, and that's something that we are waiting for. So if you look at the market today, the major fall was actually led by the IT sector. We could see every IT company falling down today. So that's majorly after JP Morgan actually came out with a report saying that IT stocks can see further fall. So, I don't know how these actually companies do come. Of course, they have a lot of research agencies and all those things. But the way IT stocks have fallen till date, I don't see major fall coming up unless the orders are getting affected. So, in fact, most of the IT companies right now have actually come out and said that they have a good order bank and things are kind of okay. Yes, the slight risk that I see is if the companies which are majorly having exposure to US and Europe, if these projects are kept on hold or delayed, yes, the IT companies might go into a short term problem. But then the kind of orders that's happening right now and the kind of inflation and all the data that's coming out with the interest rates going up, I don't see any IT related fall coming big time. So if of course companies like JP Morgan says that IT is going down, definitely it's going to bring some negativity in the market. But I still believe that this could be a good opportunity to enter the IT sector. So that's exactly what I would be doing over a period of time. Right now I'm on a break, just looking to wait what's happening with the RBI policy, and after that probably we can decide how things can be done. So that's exactly why you see that we have not been buying any stocks for the last couple of days. So that's something that I'm waiting for. So let's see how things go up. So on Thursday we have this important data, that is the RBI monetary policy, and on Friday we have the US inflation data coming. So these are two important data after which we could decide when would be the right time to start buying again. So apart from that, if you look at some stock specific news, today we could see Policy Bazaar actually falling down by almost 11%. In fact, this was a bulk deal happening in the market. We are yet to get more details about it. But yes, things are not looking great for PB Fintech, and it's a great company. I don't, except for the valuation is slightly higher, but the company is good. It's profitable. So it is actually time that we actually have this in the radar for re-entering. So we had entered this earlier, booked some partial profits, and some members also had to book some losses as it fell during the Russia war announcement. But then things are kind of getting to recover, or probably we could see some recovery. I'm just waiting for that. So probably we could re-enter it. Apart from that, we could see Gujarat Gas also actually falling today. So majorly after the company has announced that they are actually cutting down on the prices for gas distribution. So that's something, yes, that's happening, part of the inflation correction. So we did see about 4% fall today. But apart from that, morning I had told you about defense stocks. Yes, so defense stocks are actually on a roll. We could see stocks like HAL, Bharat Dynamics, Bharat Electronics, Paras Defense, Space Technologies, all these companies were up today after I had told you in the morning that Defence Acquisition Council has cleared procurements worth 76,000 crores from domestic market. So that's a great news, and that's exactly why we could see all these stocks actually going up. However, we do have some good investment in Bharat Electronics. I also have a small investment in Paris Defense. So other companies is something that is of course in our radar. Let's see how and when can be entered. So apart from that, if you look at the Nifty 50 stocks, we could see a great move in ONGC, as we are expecting a global demand for the gas supplies, and ONGC is going to benefit out of it, and that's something great. So we could see ONGC as the top gainer in Nifty 50 today. It was up by almost 4.84%. NTPC was up 1.48% and Coal India was up 1.36%, and these are the top 3 stocks from Nifty 50. But if you look at the top losers, we could see the Titan as the top loser. In fact, Titan was down 4.48%, UPL was down 4.4%, Dr. Reddy's was down 3.85%. So like I told you, 16400 was an important support, and we did see it briefly broken, but briefly broken does mean that it is kind of become a little weak. Now we probably could see some more fall till tomorrow. This is what I feel, because the way things are going. So before RBI, so now we are not looking at global cues, now it's the Indian cues, domestic cues, which is more important. So looking forward to what the RBI is actually coming up with, can decide where Indian markets can go to. But if you look at the daily chart, the Nifty is kind of consolidating in a similar range. So this means we are going to see some major move either upwards or downwards, and the way things are going, there are chances we could see a downward movement soon. So that's something that we can watch out for. The next good support is 16200, but that's not a very strong support. The major support would only come at 16,000. However, since we had a bearish view yesterday, and the positions that we have actually taken in the option trade in the Gold Club has actually given out amazing profits today. I'm sure all of you at Gold Club must be sitting with amazing profits there. So do enjoy your great profits. We will be looking at some good trades tomorrow. So as of now, when I look at the US market is open, and Dow Jones is already kind of moving downwards. It opened with a small gap down, but it's trying to recover out of it right now. And right now Dow Jones is minus 0.14%. Same thing with S&P 500. S&P 500 also opened positive, but then it is now going on a negative direction, and it's down 0.13%. Nasdaq actually has opened gap down and is rising and trying to recover now. So these are how the US stocks are performing right now. And if you look at SGX Nifty, it's at 16,435, which is slightly above 16,400. So let us see how the US markets close. We'll discuss more about it tomorrow morning's podcast. So until then, have a great sleep. Let's catch up tomorrow on the morning podcast. But before we leave, press the like button and share this with your friends to help them learn and invest together with us. So with that, this is Srikant, Rajan signing off. Goodbye and good night.